Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 15 of Bottom Line. Today we're taking the economy run in a more dangerous direction because instead of hauling, trading or salvaging, we are going to be bounty hunting. But before we do that, I still have a few loose ends to clean up here at the Friedman station. I would like to finish some of my contracts. I want to sell as well if there's anything here still worth selling. And then we're going to be heading off to the military station to buy ourselves some Industrial Corvette. So the question is going to be simple today. Can a combat ship make us rich, or is bounty hunting just one of those very expensive lessons? So let's jump in, let's clean up those contracts, buy that Corvette, and see if we can get the firepower to pay the bills. So we should be able to finish the power cells. There we go, and we should be able to finish the silver. There we go. I don't have enough platinum to finish it here. And the other ones I cannot finish here. This is all at the original location, I think. And then we also have, let me see, sell. 29,000. This is not really good, no, price-wise. What are you guys selling? So if I would say thruster components and search. Currently, the highest bidder is actually the pirate station. That would give us 34,000 for it. Then for magnesium powder. Currently, again, pirate stations seems to be selling it at a better price. So we are not going to do any of these. Let's just jump to Martin Station and get our Corvette purchased so we can do some bounty missions. Martin Station is behind there now. 74 kilometers. We go to our jump drive. We're looking for Martin Station. Select place. Thank you. Can I do that jump? Nope. So that's because we are too close to the safe zone. So let's just fly out of it and also try to stay out of the gravity. Yes. Alright, let's jump. Alright, let's dock and then purchase that Corvette. I think it was like... Was it 60 million? 90 million? I think it was 60 million. I don't remember anymore how much it was for that Corvette. There we go. Connect. So Martin Station does not talk to me. Just that you know. In case anybody of the devs is watching this, whenever I'm connecting to this station, no talkie. They might just not like me. Could be. Some ammo. Another GPS. Oh, look at that. We have another one 129 kilometers away from us. So, contracts. No, not contracts. I want to see what you guys sell. There we go. Industrial Corvette for 66 million. That's, yeah, let's buy. That's the first thing we're going to buy. We're going to check out what it is. Let me also see if I would say... Do I have any accepted contracts here? No. What is this system? Martin is Arlen. Actually, we could sell our, let's see. You actually buy thruster components at a decent price, so let's just sell all of them. 4 million. Yes, please. Steel plates or the magnesium. All. There we go. Let's start with the steel plates as well, so we can get rid of a few of those. Anything else I would like to sell? 107 million. Here we go. Let's check. Let's check our Corvette ship. Where did you park it? Ooh, there it is. In the right colors, nonetheless. So, we got a Gatling turret. We got a... Is this assault? Yes. We got an assault. Then we got an artillery gun on top, which we can fire ourselves manually. And then we just mirror the guns on the other side as well, which are the Gatling and the assault gun. This is a good looking ship though. The description said it had a mounting point as well. Here, that's for the missile, the mounting point. Alright, let's check inside. What do we have here? Oh, nice. We do seem to have a good stack of ammo. We even have some food. This is all assault. We got a few artillery shells. I might purchase more. We have a jump drive. We got a survival kit. Can I close these? I can close these. So this should become airtight if I close the doors. Yeah, okay. Then we have a second level. Love it, love it. Some red pellets for food, if I need some. Bedroom. And the bridge. Not bad. Alright, let's see. Can we bring this back to connect to the station? I like the color. Is there any docking on the sides? I don't think so, no. We will have to dock on the bottom to purchase some ammo if I want to. Wait, hold on. Oh, there he talks to me. Right. Airlock opens. Alright, let's see if we can buy some ammo. I'm assuming you guys sell ammo. No. You buy some Gatling boxes we could. So let's buy like 50. And put them in my cargo terminal of my Corvette. But that's the only ammo I can buy. I thought you guys would be selling more ammo than this. You also sell a missile, no? What does this do? Requires a small connector to connect to a ship. Once connected, it will search for targets and update the pilot. When a target is locked, the missile will launch sideways upon disconnecting the connector. Let's buy one. I want to try it out. So we can now disengage. Let's go and get that missile if I can connect to it. There it is. There's a connector on the bottom. This is not very easy to connect to it because my camera angle is constantly looking at the bridge. I cannot see the connector. This might need maybe a camera or something, but still. So right, let's try to take this gently. There we go. 4. Missile connected. So with that all set up, now the only thing we need to do is get ourselves a bounty mission. I don't know how long we have for these missions, so I'm gonna have to check if I just want to take one or more. Alright, let's see. Accepted contracts. No. Bounty contracts PvE. We have 1 hour to finish this one. This one is 16 kilometers away. Should we take a low one first? Like low value? This is 1.1 million. Or do we do the 7 million straight away? All of these just have 1 hour. Let's go for this one. Let's say accept 1 million. Let's see what this does. How dangerous is a 1 million bounty? So I set my jump drive to 14 kilometers. So we just need to jump. And yes, let's go. Alright guys, let's see how this goes. Pirate Salvager. The problem is that this guy is not aggressive, because I'm no longer enemy of the pirates. So I probably should put another group in here. Turrets. And put this on neutrals on off for the moment until we make them enemies again. Otherwise we won't be shooting them. I'm not sure if they will attack me, but as they are the bounty, they should attack me. So I'm assuming they should be set to aggressive anyway. For the moment, they don't seem to be really triggered. Target lock detected. That's my Corvette. Is it coming closer or what? Yep, he is attacking me. Let's set my turrets to neutral. On. There we go. My friends will Alright, that was it. Contract successfully finished. Well, that didn't last long, did it? So this looks like a small grid ship that we just shot for, what was it, 1 million and a bit? I was trying to shoot my artillery gun, but it was not enabled yet. Okay, so the 1 million was pretty simple. Let's see if there's anything in the salvage that might be of interest. So currently my factions with the pirates, we are at 152. It's gonna take some time before they are aggressive again. At least they're attacking me, but I need to be careful when they attack me, because I need to make sure that I constantly set my guns to neutral. Got the gyro that is pretty much dead. What's that? Iron thruster, okay. But you don't have any components in there, okay. And what do we have here? Most of this seems to be ground down, no. There is a car container here. It's inside. Okay, so we do get something from it. That's another thruster, but no components. So it feels like bounty missions are going to be mainly focused on combat with a side of salvage. Well, that was easy. Already done. So we can go back to Martin Station and see if we can get the next bounty mission. Let's see what it cost me to repair, because it might be better to just repair the ship, whatever he shot a little bit. We didn't get too much damage from this fight, just a few pot shots. So first things first, let's see what it cost us to repair. Then see if we can get the next mission. Repair my Corvette. 80,000, accept. There we go. And let's get the next contract. There should not be any PvP bounties available, because this is not a multiplayer session. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Like, everybody can take that mission and then you have to fight over it, or somebody gets a bounty on their head while they're on the server. So we did a 1 million contract. Let's see. Let's do a 3 million contract. Alright. We have 1 hour. Alright, let's see what this is about. Hello? Currently, nothing has spawned in yet. Okay, let's fly closer. Oh. hand over the goods and you may yet live. This guy's a little bit more aggressive. This was an accidental shot, by the way. Oh, oh. Okay, that's some decent hits. I'm not entirely sure why my Gatling turrets don't shoot. They might not be set in the same group as my assault guns or neutrals. Or maybe the range is set too short. Bonk. Another one. Nice. Got some decent hits with the artillery. Locked and ready. Alright, let's test out this missile. Which connector is it again? Number 4. And disengage. Let's go. Let's see how well this missile holds up against that grid. It's also distracted, which is good. There it is, there it is. Think. Tok, 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 tok. I don't know if the missile actually exploded. Did it get shot or did it explode? Alright, let's see if I can shoot that Gatling turret there. Come on. There we go. That Gatling turret on the bottom. Yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. Do you have any more cannons or weapons or whatever? Did we finish the mission? Acquisition, active contracts, bulk. I think we're done. Yeah. Alright, that was not too bad. So the only thing we can do is go and check if there's anything we can salvage from that. And then move back to Martin Station for the next bounty. Alright, let's just damn to this. I don't think there's anything on there anymore that is gonna shoot me. Does this ship has a mag plate? I don't think it has, no. This looks like a hull frame. See, the one we bought. I'm trying to slow this down away from the planet. I'm just gonna push it gently, hopefully, just to reduce that speed. I think that should be fine. 30 meters per second. Alright, I would like to see what we have in this ship. We are definitely back to being enemies. But if I could, let's see how much there's still in here.
Inventory full.
And repair my gun. One of my guns has been shot. Some small steel tubes. What do we have in here that is still maybe handy? Not much. We ripped the whole body out. I think we also lost the container that was normally in the back there. Well, we can get some components. Do you have any ice in here?
Inventory full.
Yes. I'm gonna take that ice as well. Alright, so normally we could capture this and just become, like, salvage it, but I don't think it's worth it. It might be worth the price for repairing my ship. But there is so much blocks on that I might have to hack. Let me just check. How many blocks are there still on here that I need to hack? Thrusters is not important. The hydrogen tanks, I might have to hack the hydrogen tanks. And the batteries, broadcast controller. I just need access denied. So, tanks, batteries. That's the ones we need to hack. Right, that's the last one. That's all the hydrogen tanks. The only thing that has access denied is the battery and an event controller. I think I did see an event controller somewhere here. And then we just put the mag plates and we can grab this whole grid with us and then just salvage it. Let's see. Let's jump back to Martin Station. What is this going to be worth as scrap? Oh, that's a long flight. So that missile, I mean, it might have done something, but I wouldn't say that I was too impressed with the missile itself. Maybe a good distraction, but that's going to be about it. I'm gonna leave it on my Mac plate so that I can see if I can scrap it. If I cannot scrap it, I might have to hack the batteries. But at least the Mac plates are still connected and I can fly the grid out instead of doing the same like I did last time. Alright, let's see. Where is this service terminal? Salvage. There is the Bounty Hunter frame. I can. 1.2 million. Which is not bad. There we go. So now that should be gone. Then let's see. If I want to repair my Corvette, 147,000. Bam. And that should normally have fixed up my ship. At least all the blocks that were not destroyed should be fixed. Looks good. I think we're good. Let's get another mission. I want to check first if we do have the ammo for sale. So, store. You're selling artillery shells. So let me buy maybe 20 into my cargo terminal. Are you selling any others? Let's wait for 8 minutes. I want to see if there's anything popping up. What we could do is make some with our other ship and just drop it over. So the 3 million was definitely a tougher target. So I think if we're going to do this 6 million now, that one is going to be even tougher. So I'm not sure if that Corvette is going to be able to deal with that. We'll have to see. But we need to wait some time. I want to see if I can buy some ammo from them. I was not impressed with the missile. It definitely could take a beating, that was for sure. So if I would say production and assembler, ammo, could you make 100 of those? I think we might be fine. Alright, so we got production. I got all of them. I don't think I can carry all of the guns, but I can just drop them in here. There we go. And they all are gonna go into the containers where they need to be. There we go. So now each assault cannon will have their guns, and we should have spares in the cargo. Contracto? Bounty contracts? Not PvP. We're gonna take the 6 million one. Yes, please. Let's see what the 6 million is. And let's do a jump off. Let's see. Control panel. Jump drive. We do not want to jump 20. We want to jump like 18. So let's say 6. Okay, then we have a 3 kilometer safe buffer. There he is. Is that the one? Beacon? That is a big ship. Yeah, that looks like a tough one. Cannot see any guns on it. You're not on my list, but I can use the exercise. This looks like a almost a Factorum-sized ship. Oh, what? I got some, they got like reinforcements? Is that like a drone or something? Holy moly, I'm getting 2 ships here. Both of them have heavy... I just lost pressure. Both of them have heavy artillery. That sounds like artillery, no? Is this artillery or assault? Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, I don't think my artillery gun is of any use here. Ow! I think it took out my gun, or not. Yep, I lost the turret. And I lost thrusters as well because of it. Where's this stupid little... I am getting hammered here. I feel like the support drone is a little bit overpowered. I lost both my turrets. I don't have a good feeling about this fight. It's gonna be an expensive repair job. If I can repair it. These artillery guns take too long to reload as well. I don't think we should use them anymore. Should just put a assault gun on top. I don't know if like the NPC grids can run out of ammo or if they have like an infinite ammo. I got 1 gun left. And maybe 6 thrusters. Ammunition depleted. I mean, I'm not a great fighter, but I feel like this ship is definitely a little bit underpowered for this fight. I have no more ammunition. How am I out of ammunition? My rear thruster broken. My turret's gone. I got a feeling it's time for a tactical retreat. Yeah, I know I don't have any fight in me anymore. Just need some speed. Yeah, so let's think about this. I have just spent how much did we spend on this ship? Was it 60 million or something to purchase this? Now the ship is completely shot up. I lost my thrusters, I lost my guns. If I want to repair this, I will have to put them on top because we cannot repair from a projection. That's why I didn't make a projection of it as well. I think we're pretty much dead now. No, I don't have enough to fix this. Okay. I'm out. I do have enough, but it could not reach the turret because my turret was disconnected. But you should be fine. Turret right. You have enough. I could move it to here and you should have enough ammo. But still, this ship is already it's limp. It's crippled. I don't have a thruster. I don't have my guns. My thing is open here. Alright, let's see if I can slow down. And jump to Martinen Station. But yes, let's see how much it's gonna cost me to repair this ship. So we got two ships attacking us. Both a little drone, a combat drone it seems, and a ship. That combat drone did a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna have to do sideways thrust. Because that's the only thrust I have left. Alright, while my ship is drifting, let's see if I can repair it. Let's see what this is gonna cost me to repair. Repair services, Corvette, 1.7 million. Bam. I really lost one of my previous missions. What is it? There it is. Lost both my guns. And I already don't know anymore where that gun was. It might have been on top of this. Armor seems to be okay-ish. We lost a few blocks here. But yeah, I don't think bounty missions is worth it. So even, let's say, even if I go in with like a over-the-top setup ship with guns on top and all that, the amount of money I had to invest to build that ship would have been better in putting a ship together that can actually salvage grids in one go. Just a large little gaping grinder pit, push the ship inside, next. Grind up, next. Grind up, next. That seems to be the best way to make money compared with investing so much money in a fighter ship that is gonna cost you so much money to build it, repair it. Nah, I don't think, I do not believe that this is gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna store this one in Is there anything I want to sell from here? I don't think so, no. We just completely emptied the inventory already with trying to fix up. Got some ice, got some weaponry, got some food, but nothing is really important here. So what I'm going to do, let me store this one in my grid. We're going to jump over to our beginning station and we're going to drop off all that platinum we got from one of our salvage missions. Storage. Active grids. And we're going to put Corvette in storage. Yes. I don't know what this is. Is this my... oh, that's my Jackdaw. So let me jump to Amador platform and do our platinum mission. Accepted missions. If I only get reputation, I do not lose reputation, no. So we can abandon this. This would have been giving me 6 million, but I don't believe it's worth the costs that I had to put in there, especially because I can get 6 million very easily by selling a stack of thruster components. So yeah, salvage is the way. And before people say they should nerf salvage, I don't think they should nerf salvage. I think salvage is great as it is. I think the acquisition should be worth more than selling in the store. So per piece, you should get more value with an acquisition than purchasing or selling it in the store, because they are demanding it, so that would make more sense. And like, if I do a combat mission, I need to get way more money. This has to be a bounty of 20 million. This one I just fought. So we are going to be jumping to our acquisition locations, which were, what is it again? Amalur platform, which is a 5,000 kilometers jump. I don't know if I actually can make that jump in my current state. We can only do 4,300. Okay, so let's see, 5,700. If I do a jump of 1,500, 1,400 to start with. Something like that. Then we have a shorter charging. And then we can do the final jump with a full jump in the next one. Alright, so let's jump. Again, I do not believe combat missions are worth it, especially because of the repair cost, the risk it has, even the investment. If you would build a bigger ship with more guns, the amount of investment you have put into building that ship would have been better suited for building a salvage ship. I mean, 65 million, I mean, I don't remember what the cost was. I need to check on my edit how much it cost me to build that frigate, that Corvette. A very good looking Corvette, actually pretty decent against like medium to low mobs. I don't know if we could build it cheaper ourselves, but take into account the amount of ammo you're going to be using to make it, to fill up. The amount of energy you're using to... No, that's a very costly... I mean, the amount of energy and all that and fuel is the same going to be for like salvaging. But if you think about the amount of cost on ammo, repairs, risk, yeah, I doubt this return on investment is not great. Got a medical shuttle up there, which does have some nice things, some medical components, but that's about it. There's not a lot in that ship that is like very valuable. That beacon might be another distress signal. We had another unknown signal down there somewhere. So we could definitely have gotten some more money from just grinding all these down. But we're running at the point where my recording session should be ending. So I want to go and sell the platinum we have, see if I have some more stuff that I could sell, and then I think we're going to call it. We currently had 105. We spent like, I think it was 60 million on that Corvette. A lot of money has gone into purchasing ships. I have to say that the hauling is definitely not worth it. Combat is not worth it. Trading, like selling, buying low and selling high, not worth it. These are all too long of effort compared with the amount of money you get back. Compared with salvage is, yeah, salvage is a great way to get reputation, and all the salvage you can sell for a really good amount of money. We have arrived, and we are already in the bubble. Alright, great. Let's sync up. This is where it all began. I mean, it began on the planet, but this is the first station where everything began. This is where we made our first dollars or credits. We have arrived. I don't think these people are going to recognize this ship because we didn't do the rebuild here. No, we did the rebuild somewhere else. Credits. Alright, contracts. We should have accepted contracts here. 680 or 570. Do it as 680. That's going to give me 47 million. Finish from my module freighter. Bam! Money! Money, 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 money. I'm back at my original... That's where we were about with our previous... Wait, I can also sell other things now. Sell my thruster components. It's not great, but we are ending off anyway. So let's just sell all of those. Look, this is 5 million for a set of thruster components. I can earn more money by doing salvage than risking my ship in combat. Look at that. 161 million. Yeah. So I think the conclusion of this is for sure that the money is in salvage. For now. I don't believe salvage should be nerfed. I believe that others should be boosted. I think selling high and selling low, I totally understand that that would be a waste of time in my opinion. Or you have to go for the really high tier equipment and such, where you can get like 4 or 5 million by selling high and low. But just imagine the amount of time you spent jumping, the amount of resources you use for that. I believe other things like acquisition, bounty contracts should be more valuable, so that salvage is an interesting supporting one, but not the one you want to go for fully. It is something like, okay, I'm going to be earning a lot of money. I'm going to buy or build myself a decent combat ship and then use that to get like 20 million for a bounty contract. A lot of people said that we should have gone for the Salvador, so that might be a good one to just buy. I want to check it out. That might be a good idea too. Let's just see if this is a nice one to buy and check it out. We have ended our run with 161 million. We got a lot of grids in our possession. We got a frigate. We have the hull frame C. We got the frigate, and now we're gonna buy this one quickly before the time goes out. There we go, and let's go and check that one out. The Salvador. Salvador has a Mac plate, so you can grab gear. I don't know if I could probably get my Jackdaw, the small one in here, but I don't think I can get the new one in here anymore. Nice open area, so you can either build or craft in here. I can close and actually get safe. Especially from like solar radiation. Survival kit, production. Some more stuff. What do we have in the bottom? We got an assembler down here. This is the airlock that we can open in case I want to go out. We got a reactor down here. Let me just go to the bridge and get out of this half safe zone. Ooh, look at this bridge. I don't think it has a jump drive though, if I'm correct. Let me just check later in a second. But this is a very nice ship. Let me just check. If I sit down, do we have a jump drive in this? We have a jump drive. So this is probably indeed the best ship you could buy all round. Has a jump drive, has a docking bay so you can drop your ship inside of your docking bay. I don't think my new ship would fit in here, but I think the Jackdaw, the standard one, would fit in here. Has a large cargo container, if I saw correctly. Yep. It has 2 large industrial cargo containers. It has a jump drive. Does it have a refinery? It has 2 basic refineries and it has an assembler. And it has weaponry. Yeah, I think the Salvador is the best all-round ship you could think of. So yeah, I agree. I think the Salvador would probably have been one of the better ships to buy. Sadly enough, I did spend some time on buying the other one, the J-Class, the hull frame C, I mean. And then we spent some time on getting that freighter, that hauling freighter, which was a big mistake. But the amount of money I had spent on that, I felt like I didn't want to just buy another ship just on top of that and then have these 2 extra grids. So yeah, if I would do another economy run in the future, I would probably go for the Salvador. So alright guys, I think this is where we're gonna call it for a bottom line. This has been a very interesting run because we tested quite a few ways to make money. We tried hauling, trading, acquisition contracts, salvage, and now bounty hunting. After all that, the answer is pretty clear. The money is in salvage. That does not mean I think salvage should be nerfed. I actually think salvage is in a good place. I think the problem is that the other options do not really keep up. For example, hauling takes too long and takes too much resources for the rewards you get. Trading is too much effort for too little profit. And combat sounds exciting until you start counting your ammo, your repairs, the damage, and the cost of the ship building, buying, and repairing. Bounty hunting should feel like it's higher risk, higher reward, but right now I feel like I need to spend millions on purchasing or building a combat ship just to make a few millions back. I might as well build a flying grinder pit and feed ships into it instead. Still, we did end this run with a lot of money, a lot of ships, and probably a few purchases I would not make again. And yes, after finally looking at the Salvador, I do think that might have been the smarter all-around ship to buy earlier. But this is exactly what I wanted to do with this series, not just to make money, but to actually find what works, what does not, and where economy does feel a little off. For now, I think this is where the bottom line run ends. I might return to another Space Engineer series with survival maybe in the future, possibly in a different format and also just one weekly episode. Maybe depending on what happens with Space Engineers 2, I might look into that direction next. So just let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. I will take it in consideration. I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank you for joining me on this economy experiment, and I will see you again next time. This was Beeblebum. Goodbye for now.